MLB The Show, and this... Now at the plate, Hoffman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it will be Hoffman. They'll spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third.
Damn it.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So now into the box is Hoffman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. And a pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Newton is off at first with 2 away. Come on, big guy.
God damn it.
Right to him. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Stepping up is Hoffman. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground to third.
Jeez.
For one. Get it out, get it out. A double play. Now it'll be Hoffman, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied.
Come on.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play.
Jesus, swamping.
They left 7 on base.
Team's future stars are on display. Into the box, Hoffman.
The third baseman, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Next, it'll be Hoffman. He singled first time out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Call gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And stepping in, Hoffman. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Dig hard, go two.
And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes.
Stepping in next, Hoffman. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a rip.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Blackwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him. No real damage done yet.
So next to bat will be Hoffman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends it.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler McGill earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work.
No errors. They left 14 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air tonight. Digging in next, Hoffman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. First beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now to the plate, Hoffman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Runner goes for second. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're...
Ready now is Hoffman, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Call finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. And now Hoffman, he flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days.
Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me. And look, we knew this guy had talent. I mean, obviously, you have to have talent to get drafted. You have to have talent to get to AA. But, you know, the pitching's different in AA. At this point, it's not just guys who have stuff. They have guys who can have quality secondary pitches and throw them for strikes. So you can't just, you know, go up there, grip it and rip it and look for a mistake. And you could see this every day watching this guy. He's got a good approach at the plate. He's swinging at strikes. He's letting bad pitches go by. He's not getting fooled by off-speed pitches. He's got a plan at the plate. He's executing it. You can.
Minor League Baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. We've got baseball on the show. Up next, Hoffman.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 9.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Minuta is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to stand in is Hoffman. Flew out last time up.
Hey, you got it. No one bet. Let's go.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Minuta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. And now in the box, Hoffman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait.
So the next at bat will be Hoffman, grounded out in his last at bat. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the 8-2 tonight's final. The Fisher Cats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eric Pardinho takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
15 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Zach Logue is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Hoffman. Line drive base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe.
So here is Hoffman, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So now here is Hoffman, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New Hampshire took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kings future stars. Next to hit, Hoffman. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able.
So stepping in is Hoffman. He singled in his first AB. He's set and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
2. Come on.
The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to set. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Hoffman. Turned on down the line, and a diving try at 3rd, but it's past him, a fair ball. But fortunately, he'll hold on at 1st with just a single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the 3rd baseman right there, selling out.
So now to the plate, Hoffman singled in his last at-bat.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that.
Next to dig in, Hoffman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. And that's through into left. And back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Binghamton came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Hideki Asuncion gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Johnny Mack closes the door for the save. Welcome to MLB The Show. And now into the box. Hoffman. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. Quick turn. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Next up is Hoffman. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher.
Next, here is Hoffman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Hoffman.
Number 9.
First pitch of the AB now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Find it.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases. Next to hit is Hoffman, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Man, but you're leading by 6 runs. You can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to stink for a long time.
Drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on. Now to the plate, here is Hoffman.
Batting third.
First pitch of the AB now.
Number 9.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Lundqvist retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So was next, it'll be Hoffman. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make the turn, make the turn.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude.
Digging in will be Hoffman. He doubled home a pair his last time up. Now here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
At the plate now is Hoffman, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Paez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they move on top 4-0.
I mean, that had to feel good.
Now to bat, Hoffman. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle.
Come on, go hard.
Minuta able to track it down for the third out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Next up, Hoffman. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Popped him up. Hager moving to his left. 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Hoffman.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. White has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Hoffman.
The batter.
First delivery to him.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Grounded to short. He's got it.
Oh, beat it out. Beat
Throw
it out.
gets
Beat
him.
it out.
2 down. So now here is Hoffman grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.